Hello and welcome back to my channel, my friends. So, my friends, welcome back. To an altogether and another altogether new and another episode, guys, about the instruments, guys. Episode about the instruments measuring vibration, guys. So, this particular episode, guys, is going to be about vibration measuring instruments, guys, and all the vibration measuring instruments, which are used, guys, in the study of vibration theory and aero-elasticity. And guys, the instruments which are basically capable enough to measure the vibration, or rather measure the vibration, or rather measure the frequency, amplitude, and the characteristics of a so-called wave, guys. And which is why we say, guys, that those are the instruments which basically measure the vibration. So, guys, while we gonna deal with vibration measuring instruments, guys, what I gotta tell you is, guys, that vibration measuring instruments, guys, basically deals with the principle of amplitude, the principle of natural frequency, the principle of resonance, and even the principles of tachometers, guys. So, guys, basically, tachometer, seems to be in one sort of an electronic equipment, or rather an electronic instrument, guys, which is basically capable enough, guys, to measure the strength, or rather, to measure the components of vibration, guys, such as, guys, by determining the by determining its frequency, its amplitude, and its characteristic, guys, of a so-called instrument. So, guys, which is why those instruments are basically taglined as vibration measuring instruments. So, guys, vibration measuring instruments, guys, are basically taglined into two broader categorizations, guys, such as the seismic vibration measuring instruments and non-seismic vibration measuring instruments. So, guys, under seismic vibration measuring instruments, guys, there have to be multiple further subdivisions. And, guys, when it comes about non-seismic vibration measuring instruments, guys, there got to be even more further subclassifications, guys. But basically, guys, the From tachometer and the Fullerton tachometer, guys, basically seem to be the two instruments, which we gotta principally deal with, guys, and while we gotta study about the science, or rather the so-called topic of the instruments, capable enough to measure vibration. So, guys, as I told you, the From tachometer and the Fullerton tachometer, guys, basically seem to be two instruments, guys, which are basically known, guys, or rather good enough, guys, to measure the vibrations, guys, to measure the vibrations. And, guys, both of these instruments, guys, are based on reeds. Now, guys, when we talk about Fullerton tachometer, guys, the Fullerton tachometer, guys, is basically known as the single reed vibrational measuring instrument, or rather single reed vibrational measuring tachometer, guys, which is basically used in the industrial standards. And, guys, while we gotta deal with the From tachometer, guys, From tachometer, guys, on the other hand, has got multiple reeds, guys. So multiple reeds, guys, are basically under utilization, guys, for the purpose of measuring the amplitude, the resonance, and the frequency, and even the so-called excitation, guys, excitation, where it basically comes about measuring the degree of vibration, guys, the degree, or rather the ease with which those all instruments are moving. So, guys, in order to basically learn about resonance, guys, resonance, even the natural frequency, even the time period, even the amplitude, even the bandwidth, and even the logarithmic decrement, and even the other thing, guys, which is basically crucial for the purpose of vibrational analytics, guys. And basically that other thing, which other thing seems to be the degrees of freedom. So, by the way, guys, there happen to be two kinds of tachometers, guys, which are basically used in the industrial standards, guys, in order to basically measure the level of vibration, or rather measure the degree of vibration, guys, basically caused and so-called equipment, guys. So, guys, those two kinds of tachometers, guys, are basically taglined into two of the broader subdivisions, guys, such as number one, the From tachometer, and number two, the Fullerton tachometer. So guys, there happen to be multiple sorts of instrumentation, guys, which is basically dedicated, to this so-called purpose of measurement, or rather the deterministic calculation, guys, of the amplitude, the resonance, the vibrating factor, even the form factor, and even the characteristics, guys, and while it comes about measuring the vibrations, guys. So these are instruments which happen to be based on reeds, guys. Now some of the vibration measuring instruments, guys, are based on single reed. And guys, on the other hand, some of the vibration measuring instruments, guys, are not based on single reed. Some of the vibration measuring instruments are based on multiple reeds, guys. So which is why this so-called subclassification, guys, arises, guys. In order to basically determine, guys, as to how those tachometers, or rather the actual instruments, guys, which are capable enough to measure the vibration, guys, in fact work. So guys, as I told you, guys, it is based on two even more fundamental categorizations, guys, such as the seismic categorization and non-seismic, or rather aseismic categorization. So guys, the seismic categorization deals with some certain kinds of tachometers, guys, which happen to have that so-called seismic orientation. And while on the other hand, guys, the non-seismic tachometers, guys, seem to be basically possessing that so-called non-seismic or aseismic orientation, guys. So basically, as I told you, guys, from tachometer and Fullerton tachometer, guys, are the two fundamental instruments, guys, which we basically use, guys, in the theory of vibrational analytics, or rather in the theory of aerospace elasticity, or rather the Aero-Elasticity, guys, for the purpose of measuring the instruments. So guys, in order to basically know more about this, guys, please do watch our old videos, which we have made, guys, so far. And guys, these videos, guys, which are made on the vibration theory and aero-analytics, guys, are absolutely essential and are absolutely even helpful, guys, for the study of aero-elasticity and the theory of vibrations, guys. So as I've already told you, guys, that basically natural frequency and even the resonance, even the amplitude, even the degrees of freedom, and even the form factor, guys, are basically some of the considerations, guys, which are basically crucial enough, guys, while judging the type, or rather the orientation of that so-called tachometer, guys, whether it happens to be seismic, or rather whether it happens to be non-seismic, or rather aseismic, guys. So these were two broader categorizations. Number one, we got subclassify tachometers, which are basically fundamentally the instruments, which basically have the capability, to determine the amplitude, or rather the variation, even the so-called frequency and resonance, guys, of an equipment, or rather of a string, guys, in order to basically know, in order to basically calculate the degree with which it is in fact vibrating. So guys, that was about vibration measuring instruments, guys, and this was in the Minute of Insider, guys, about vibration measuring instruments, which happens to be crucial from the point of view of our examinations, and guys, from the point of view of our research and analytics, guys, based on vibrational theory and aero-elasticity, guys, for aerospace engineering curriculum. So guys, in this video, guys, we basically learned about tachometers, what are the two kinds of tachometers, what are the orientation of the tachometers, and even the so-called multiple characterizations, guys, which are basically essential, guys, for the study of vibrational analytics, guys, such as the natural frequency, such as resonance, such as even the degrees of freedom, such as even the form factor, and such as even the amplitude, guys. So these are the things which are basically crucial, guys, for the purpose of studying this so-called topic. And as I've already told you, guys, tachometers, guys, basically come under two different categorizations, which basically seem to be a seismic tachometer, and the other one, which happens to be the aseismic tachometer, guys. So this was up from my side, guys. Today, to you. So this was about vibration theory and aero-elasticity, guys. Now, in order to basically learn more about these things, guys, please sign up for our lectures, and please do subscribe to our channel, guys, in case you haven't done. And in case if you really like my content and stuff, guys, please do even recommend it to your friends and stuff, guys, and please do start liking it, guys. Please do help me to make all these, make more and more videos, guys, by inspiring me to make more, by subscribing to my channel, and by liking it, and by sharing it, in the engineering community and in the medical science community. So guys, more updates soon about the vibration measuring instruments and about the orientations of the tachometers, guys. So see you and have a good day. Bye bye.